Hello everyone, welcome to the next lecture on this GATE 2023 statistics. Today we will discuss about 36 to 40 question numbers. Myself Dr. Harish Garg. You can simply follow my YouTube channels and scan and join my WhatsApp group for the various discussion part. What you will be found on my YouTube channel, there is a playlist of the GATE statistics where we have discussed the question number 11 to 35 as my last lectures. Also you can see the GATE 2022 complete solutions related to the question wise as well as the topic. We can also see the PY questions of the statistics like December 2018, CSR net, Markov chain PY questions as well as the CSR of 2023. All I have explained with the help of shortcut tweaks. So let's start with this video. First question is, let A be the n cross n real matrix, then which of the following statement is my true or false? If you read the statement, the value of the n is not given to you. So the best way you can consider as simple as you can. So I can take n is my 2 cross 2. So then my A will be 2 cross 2. Then it will be much easier to think about that. What is the tips for you? How you can solve this? If you read the first part, A is symmetric. Fine. And second thing is they are talking about the positive definite. What is the meaning of the symmetric and what is the meaning of the positive definite? Now you can think here. What is the meaning of the symmetric is the eigenvalues of the symmetric matrix are my real. Positive definite means the eigenvalues of the positive definites are my greater than 0. Now you can see that what is given to you, A is symmetric, so it has a 2 eigenvalues, say lambda 1 and lambda 2, both are given to you as a real. It can be negative, it can be positive. Both are negative, both may be positive, one negative. Then there exists a number C such that A plus Ci is symmetric and positive definite. It means your target is to prove the real and positive definites. So what are the eigenvalue of this? So if A has the eigenvalue this, then the eigenvalue of this is lambda 1 plus C and lambda 2 plus C. Fine. Now you can see there exists C as my positive real number. Say C is my 3. C1 and lambda 1 and lambda 2 are my real numbers. So this part and this part is also my real numbers. Second is A is my symmetric matrix. I is the identity matrix which is also the symmetric. So sum of the two symmetric is my symmetric matrix. So this is option is true. How you can check the positive definites? So now my target is to check whether this value is my greater than 0 and this value is my greater than 0. That's again a very simple. Say this value both are my positive. Okay, it can be both positive, both negative. If both are positive, C is also the positive, so this value will be satisfied. If one of them is negative, say minus 3 and other is my say 7, can you find a C? There exists C. Can you take a C? I can take C as a 5, you can take C as a 7, you can take C as a 4 or any number. There exists, yes, so that when you add them, its values are both my positive. So it is there. It means yes, it is a positive definite as well. So the first statement is my correct statement. Fine. There is no need to think more about that. Look at the second part. So what is given to you? A is my positive definite and symmetric. So symmetric means eigenvalues are real and positive means both are values positive. Then there exists a symmetric and positive eigenvalues of the B. What are the eigenvalues of B? Can you find that? So that A is equal to B square. So these are my eigenvalues. Now clearly says if lambda 1 and lambda 2 are greater than 0 and real, so definitely this number is also greater than 0 and real. So what is the meaning of that? There is a positive definite and symmetric matrix. So it means it is always correct one. So both are my correct option is the right answer. That's a very simple logic about it. Okay, look at this second question. So X has a PDF which is given to be here. Y is my this and you can solve it. Now how you can think about this question in the examination? There are the two methods. First method is you can find the distribution of y and then you can take the integration. Second is you can convert this probability into the x probability, whatever is this x less than of this. These are the two different methods. So firstly, let me solve this by the second method. Y is my here, so can you convert this number in terms of the x, this x less than e square. Now what is the rule of the probability A condition B? This is probability of B, probability of A intersection B. So what is the probability of the A intersection B? X less than E. What is the probability of this is E square. Fine. Now you can take, what is that? This is integration from lower limit is my 1, so 1 to E, 1 by x square, and divided by E square of 1 over x square of dx. So what is the integration of this? Minus 1 by E, so it's a 1 minus 1 over E and 1 minus 1 over E square. Now clearly say that you can write the denominator as A plus B, A minus B, which is 1 over here. So you can write as E over E plus 1 is the right answer. This is the first method. Fine. Now second is you can find the distribution of y. How you can find the distribution of y? You can write by using the transformation method, dx over dy modulus. Fine. So what is that? X is nothing but e raised to power y. What is the dx over dy, which is e raised to power y. So this is 1 over x. X is my e raised to power y, and this is e raised to power y, which is e raised to power minus y. So which distribution is here? It follows the exponential distribution. Now you can write here. So how you can write that? This is probability y less than 2, and the intersection is my here. So if y is my here, what is the CDF of y? This is 1 e raised to power minus lambda is 1 of this. So I can written this as in terms of the CDF, e raised to power minus 1, e raised to power minus 2. So how you can solve that? I can written this number as 1 over e raised to power minus 1, which is again of here. So you can see in the both the way you will get A as the right answer. But that is quite easier, because once the transformation relation is given to you, convert them into the original PDF, and then you can solve it in a very simple manner. Okay, look at this another question. This is a question related to the Poisson process. A very simple question. So what is the shortcut tricks for you? Remember, such kind of the shortcut trick is not given by anyone. I always gave you the solution. You can see in my previous lecture, all are given as a shortcut tricks. What is that? Firstly, you have to find the probability. What is the shortcut tricks for you? Always remember, if this condition, say ns is my y, it always follows the binomial distribution with the parameter n, and p is my t over s. T over s. So based on this, if you compare, this part will follows the binomial distribution. So this is the binomial distribution with the parameter n. This is the y, 5. Probability is my 3 over 5. So what is the right answer? You can see binomial at the point 3. So 5c3, probability is 3 by 5, and q is my 2 by 5. You can see this is same one. So it's a correct answer. Fine. This is the first shortcut trick. You can solve it in a very simple manner. Second shortcut tricks for the second part. What is given to you? The time of the occurrence. Firstly, the time of the occurrence, say Sn, at the nth event always follows the exponential distribution. Fine. And the expected value of this Sn is n over lambda. Fine. Whatever the n, if I say S5, it is a 5 over lambda. Lambda is the Poisson rate. Now what is the shortcut tips for you? How you can find the expected value of Sn condition n of, say, n of t is my x. Fine. So what is that? It's a very simple again. Whatever you have written, it's a time plus expected value of Sn minus x. That's a simple shortcut tips for you. You can solve this in a very simple manner. Look at that. Sn is the time of the, what is that? Basically, what is the S5 is? This is n1 plus n2 and so on, fine, up to the s5. So according to this part, what is that? This is t. What is that? T is my 5 plus expected value of 5 minus 3, s of 2. So what is the s of 2? You can see here, this is 2 over lambda is 1. It's a 7 is the right answer, and it is also the correct answer. So both A and B, first and 2, are my correct options. Fine. Another tips. So since Sn, what is the distribution of that? It always follows my exponential distribution. Fine. With the mean n by lambda. So what is the parameter of this? So we all know exponential has the parameter reciprocal of the mean. So what is the variance of the Sn? If the mean is here, what is the variance is of this one? So if in this question it's talk about the expected value, if in the other part say they are talking about the variance, then you can written as variance of this is lambda square n square by lambda square. So this as a rate 1, this is given to you as of this one. So remember, this is the shortcut tips which you can solve this question within a fraction of second in your coming examination. Also you can see my previous lectures also, where each question is solved with the help of the shortcut tricks. Okay, look at this next question. Xi's are given to you random samples, basically they are the IIDs, and here which is that it is nothing but my exponential distribution with the parameter 1. It's a shifting parameter. Okay, mu is my unknown, m cap is my MLE of the median of x1. So what is the x1? Since they are the IID, so x1 will follows the exponential distribution with the parameter here. So what is the, first of all, what is the median of the exponential distribution with the parameter lambda? So that is always be log of 2 divided by lambda. Fine. Now according to this question, what is given to you? M cap is this x minus mu, so it can be written as mu plus log of 2. What is the exponential? This is a 1, so it is my here. Fine. Because you can see I need the value of the m cap in order to find the probability, but here mu is my unknown. Once it is an unknown, how you can find that? By using the MLE. So I can write the MLE of this parameter. Fine. So what is that? This is e raised to power n minus summation of xi. I can take the logarithm. Log is my n mu minus of this. So how you can maximize them? If I take the partial derivative as a 0, which give you n as a 0, which has no meaning. So therefore you can say L is maximum when mu is maximum. So how you can do that? I can move this over the ordered statistics. So we can say this is my here, this and here. So what is that? Therefore mu is maximum over this x1. Fine. What is x1 is? Minimum of x1, x2 and so on. Clear? Now that's over. So if I substitute this value here, what is my m cap? If I clear the screen, so what is my m cap? M cap is x1 plus log of 2. Now I can substitute in the given options. What is given to you? So basically your target is to find m cap is less than say y. Y can be of anything. M cap is nothing but my here x1 is less than of y minus log of 2. So I can written this as a CDF of y minus log of 2. Fine. Now what is the x1? X1 is minimum of x1, x2 and xn. So as I told you in the earlier shortcut tips, what is the again the tips is, if xi follows my exponential distribution with the parameter lambda I, then this x1 is also follows the exponential distribution with the parameter lambda I. Fine. Now what is given to you? Xi's will follows the exponential distribution with the parameter 1 from here. So what is the meaning of that? X1 will follows the exponential distribution with the parameter n. So therefore, what is the PDF of x of 1? This is n e raised to power minus x minus mu, because it is in terms of mu. Now you can solve this. It's very simple. Rest of the part is over. You can substitute this value. What is the CDF of the exponential distribution? It is 1 minus e raised to power minus n of here. So I can written this number as of this nature. 1 minus x is my here, y minus log of 2 minus mu. Now look at the first option. What is that? First option, y is my 2, mu is my 1. There is only one correct option. Y is 2, 2 minus 1 is 1, 1 minus log 2 is the correct answer. Because there is only one correct option, rest are cancelled. So look at that second option, y is equal to 1. So mu is equal to 1. So it's a 1 minus 1, 0. Minus minus plus of 2, but it said a minus of this. Cancel out. 3. When y is equal to 3, it's a 3 minus 1, 2. But it said a 1. Option cancel. Y is equal to 4. When y is equal to 4, if you substitute here, 4 minus 1, 3 minus log of 2. This will be the answer, but it said something else. It's a cancel. Right option is my A is the correct answer of this problem. It's a very simple. Just follow the statement what they told you. They are talking about the MLE. Apply the MLE. They find the median. Median is here, and then solve. Okay, look at this another question. Xi is my random, that is my IAD, which follows the normal distribution with the mean 0, variance theta square. T is given to you as 1 over 10 summation of xi square. So firstly we will try to find the distribution of the t square. What is the mean of the t? What is the variance of the t? Okay, very simple. Always remember, as I mentioned you in my previous lecture, if you must watch my this lecture 31 to 35. I have explained you the tips. Whenever there is a question of the square, try to convert into the chi-square. Fine. Now how you can convert them? Look at that. Xi's are my normal distribution with the parameter here. If you, what is that? You can convert into the normal distribution. 0 divided by standard deviation. It follows my normal distribution of the 0, 1. If I put the square xi minus 0 whole square, it follows my chi-square distribution with the parameter 1. Fine. Now can I write in terms of here? If I multiply and divide it by theta square, you can see this is x square over theta square. This is the same thing. So what is that? This is nothing but theta square over 10 chi square. Its a summation is from 1 to 10. So that's why it's a degree of freedom is my 10. Now you can find the variance and the mean. So what is that? Expected value is theta square over 10. What is the expected value of the chi-square of n? Is n. Variance of the chi-square with the degree of freedom n is my 2n. So this is my 10. Fine. How you find the variance? Variance is a square into variance of this. That's my 2 of n. 2 into 10. So it is theta raised to power 4 divided by 5. So it means t follows some distribution having the mean this and variance here. Now look at that. What is the statement given to you? If the mean square error, mean that is expected value, square error of the CT, error of CT, estimator of this, this is the mean of this. It is minimized at C is equal to C naught. Fine. If I consider this is say my f, so when it will be minimum? When f dash is a 0. Fine. So firstly we can find the value of the f. How you can solve this expression? Because it's nothing but here I can return this value as of, fine. So I can return this as variance of CT plus expected value of this square. So what is that? This is c square, variance of the t, plus c is outside, expected value of t minus theta square. Now you can substitute what is the variance of the t. It is my c square theta 4 over 5 plus expected is theta square is common, is a 4 c minus 1 whole square. Now this is my f. So for the minimum we can take the first derivative as a 0. So 2c over 5 plus 2c minus 1 is 0. So 2 will be cancelled, theta 4 will be cancelled, c minus 1 is 0. So it means c 6c over 5 is here, c is my 5 over 6 is the right answer. Fine. You can also check about that the second derivative is must be my greater than 0. What is the second derivative of this? This is the first derivative. Second derivative will be my 2 over 5 plus 2. And you can see this number is always be greater than 0. So that's a simple way you can solve this question. Remember, you always follow the statement, whatever the statement give you. It is given you as a capital D. We can find the distribution. They are talking about the mean square error. We can written here, which is minimize. We can apply the property. So always remember, whenever there is a chi-square, x square you convert into the chi-square. Same as we define here, it is MLE. We can remember this shortcut tricks. I hope you can simply remember this shortcut tricks and the question explanation. The next lecture we will cover the next 5 questions. Till then you can simply scan and join my WhatsApp group. And I hope you can simply like, you can share and comment on my videos. Best of luck students. Happy learning.